Hey everyone, and welcome back for some more Coffee Talk episode 2. Hopefully we see Georgie today so we can give him back his lighter. Because, it's special and I want to give it back. Other than that, I'm not really sure what we're in for, so let's just jump in and let the characters tell us, shall we? Weather seems better tonight. Welcome. I like how it seems better, but it's still downpouring. I love it. Hiya. Hello, sir. Back so soon? Oh yeah, and there's nothing you can do about it. I wouldn't have it any other way. Aw, good to know. Is everything okay? Oh yeah. Kind of? Maybe? Okay, I knew it was a long shot, but low-key, was kind of hoping the lady from yesterday would be here again. High-key? Oh? You're my first customer today. I can see that. I know it's silly. I mean, what are the chances, right? I just want to apologize properly, I think. I'm still not sure what came over me. But never mind for now. That's not the only reason I'm here anyway. But dang, Ismaie, this place is really empty, huh? Right now, yeah, that's about right. Regulars typically show up around 2 or 3 hours from now. Yeah, Pops too? You mean Officer Georgie? Yep, he's a regular, right? Right. Not every day, but he does come around that time as well. I see. Then wouldn't it be better to open a few hours later? True, but new customers tend to drop by around this time. Yeah, you got me there. Either way works for me. Because I'm here to do some work. Oh? I might be on a hiatus, but I still gotta post a bunch of stuff. So, got some editing to do. If you need a power outlet, there's one near the wall under the table. Sweet, thanks. However, there's no Wi-Fi here. What? What is this place? The Ice Age? Maybe that's why this place is so empty. Maybe. I'm joking. At least your brand game is on point here. Brand game? I mean, this place is called Coffee Talk, right? So I thought you'd say something like, we're all about talking, not surfing. Or something like that. No? Honestly, I never thought about it that way. But that sounds legit. Sure, why not? In that case, you can transfer the tagline royalties to the link in my bio. The licensing fee is free, since you're so cool. Thanks. Joking. Anyway, guess I better get a move on over there, huh? He jumped one seat over. There we go. Now I'm ready to place my order. And I'm ready to take your order. What would you like to have tonight? I've got to stay fresh and awake, so maybe a cafe latte? Oh, no, wait. Can you make me a custom drink? Like a cafe latte with lots of honey? I mean, a lot of honey. Like a whole beehive of it? Well, I remember tasting more honey than milk, so might as well. Can you try making that for me? I'll do my best. Great. Cafe latte with lots of honey, please. Would it just be like no milk? Hold up. So let's just do like coffee, honey, maybe, I guess. I don't think that would be... I'm just gonna do both. Like, we'll do milk and honey and just... Oops. Coffee, milk, honey. Milk, honey, coffee? No, okay, let's try coffee, honey. That just doesn't seem quite what you would want. Honey coffee? I mean, either way, it's not what I want it to be, so... Not exactly. Hey, I don't think this is what I ordered. Like, at all. What are you playing at? I mean, it kind of is. I don't know. I'm not playing at anything, but... I suspect someone else is. Huh? What does that even mean? Are you okay, pal? I think so. You sure? Maybe you should call it a day or something. There's only me here anyway. Hello there. Is it Aqua? I know that squish sound. It is! What a nice surprise. Long time no see, you two. Hi, Ismaie. It's been a while. How have you been? We were in the area, so we thought we'd stop by. I'm glad you did. Right. Not like you were trying to change the subject or anything. You okay, Myrtle? Look, Aqua. All I want is for you to reread their terms carefully. And I just want to know if you'll still help me if I accept. I mean, it's all just hypothetical anyway, right? The way you're talking about it doesn't reflect that, and it really bothers me. Okay, I admit, maybe I got too excited about it. But putting that aside, I just want to know if you're in this with me or not. Because I'm really feeling it this time, Myrtle. I really want this game to be out there. Although, we're not even halfway done with it yet. And about the terms, I mean, who knows, Myrtle? Maybe those are just what I need. To motivate myself to work harder. And we can complete it. Motivate you, you say? Ah, that's just pure recklessness. You know that. Aqua, I know you're not... Look, let's just give it a rest for now, okay? I like her new top. Okay. Oh, hey, Ismaie. Hello. Sorry you had to see that. No, it's fine. We were in the middle of something. Sorry for the hassle. It's really fine. Honestly, I'm just glad you're both here, after such a long while. So, can I get you anything to drink? Yes, just give me a moment. Take your time. How about you, Miss Myrtle? I'll have a spiced milk tea. Spiced in what way? Cinnamon would be good. Or whatever you think is better. Okay. I'll have one spiced milk tea. We could probably not fuck that up, right? Just put some milk and cinnamon in it. I wonder if I'm just doing it backwards. A shy I didn't. I'm just gonna serve it, and then I don't know. I'm so bad at coffee. I'm trying one Shayadini. One Shayadini. The shaying in. Thanks. Enjoy. How is it? Good. I think you nailed it. Glad to hear that. Yay, we did it. Did you say Shayadini? Yes. Put a little cardamom and other spices in it. Just so it lives up to the spice part, at least. I see. I suppose you tried it because of the documentary I told you about the other day. Yeah. Watched it yesterday while pulling an all-nighter. Sounded interesting, but I couldn't remember the name. I guess I'm ready to order too. Certainly. What will it be? I see you have new tea selections on the shelves. Are those butterfly pea flowers I see? Yes, good eye. I've had them before. Pretty often, actually. Especially in the office. How do you like it prepared, usually? I like it best when brewed with a lot of mint. Could you make it that way for me? Sure thing. Then I'll have a blue pea tea with lots of mint, please. Yes, ma'am. I'm not a big tea person usually, or My coffee has to be overly sugared and my tea kind of as well, because I'm not a fan of the bitterness, but I wonder if, like, we could make this in such a way so it wasn't overly bitter. Like, I kind of want to try the pretty tea, you know? One special tea coming up. Thank you. Looks nice, doesn't it? I was gonna comment on that. The color reminds me of the sea. Yes. How is it? It's really good. I'm happy you like it. Lucas is over there like, wow, she only screwed my order, huh? When I feel very anxious, I often make this tea, but usually I put a little sugar and lemon salt in it too. Really? Salt? Yes. Heh. So what's next? You're gonna try that salted butter tea too? I thought you were the one that was gonna try it, Myrtle. As if. I couldn't even begin to imagine how that'd taste. Though I wonder how different that'd be from just using plain cream. Still, no on the salt. I told Myrtle about a documentary on hot drinks around the world the other day. They had a lot of strange recipes. You should try watching it too, Ismaie. Who knows? It might inspire you to make some new drinks. Sure, sounds interesting enough. What's the documentary called? Overflowing warmth, comforting beverages around the world. The name sounds plain, but the content can be unique. But it's got plenty of normal drinks too. I'll check it out later. Thanks, Miss Aqua. You're welcome. And now I'm ready to tackle the night. Work's piling up? Yes, but it's fine, really. I just need to free up some time so I can work further on my game. Your game? Oh, the one that got showcased at GAX something? Is it Gaxpo? Right, Gaxpo. That's the one. Cool. I heard it's hard to get showcased there. It must be really good. Oh, no. I mean, I couldn't have done it without Myrtle's help here. For real? You got like an insider entrance or something? Oops. Sorry for butting in. One of my crew members is super into gaming, so I hear about it all the time. Anyhow, don't mind me. Please, continue. She got interest from one of her favorite publishers. Is that so? Yes. At Expo, one of their reps came up to my booth on the day Myrtle couldn't make it. I had to stay behind in the hotel to fix a mess in my company's files. Yes, it was too bad. I was really nervous on my own. Anyway, the rep and I talked about my game a bit, and they seemed interested, but there was talk about publishing my game. Huh? At the time, I thought they were just being nice. But they actually emailed me a draft of their contract last week. Hey, that sounds like great news. Am I wrong? Well, I was ecstatic at the time. They are one of my favorite publishers after all. Right. But not to break the non-disclosure agreement or anything, the terms weren't too great. But you do get it. And by the way, you haven't signed any NDA yet, so you're not bound to anything. That's true. But I still want to act in good faith. What for? The terms were the furthest thing from acting in good faith. If I may ask, what terms are we talking about here? I'm sorry, I'm just a bit lost. Right. Sorry about that. Sum it up, they're gonna invest in the game and cover all the necessary expenses. They'll do the marketing, promotion, distribution, and all that. Okay. But if I'm unable to meet the deadline or refuse to adhere to their requests for changes, or breach any of the stated agreements in the contract, many of which are rather questionable, must return all of their money regardless of the progress of my game. What? And it won't be cheap at all, mind you. I can only imagine. If I fail to do so, they'll have full ownership of the game. I don't know what to say. That can't be right, can it? So, what if they're the ones who breached the contract? I get to keep my game. Okay. That's it? Oh, no, that's not all. I'll have to return any of the unused investments, too. What? That's what I said. Pardon me, but are they for real? I said that too. There's still plenty more, but it's alright. I think I got the gist of it. When I first read it, I thought maybe the terms are this way because it's still a draft. I suppose, yes. I also thought maybe it was something that could still be worked out and discussed. That is, until I asked Myrtle for advice. I see. It's a trash contract, Aqua. I know, I get it. But it's just, I keep thinking, what if this is how all the contracts are? What if this is the best I could get? It's not, though. But what if? Will you still help me, Myrtle, or not? Is that really what's important here? Right now? Come on, Aqua. I know you're not this dense. It would be nice if you heard what I'm actually saying, and not what you think I'm saying. What do you mean by that? Sorry, just a second. Oh, I think I better go. I have to help prepare a report for a presentation tomorrow. Alright, are you gonna be okay? Yeah, I think so. How about you, Myrtle? I think I'll stay for a bit. Oh, okay. Then I'll see you around, Ismaie. Bye, Miss Aqua. Safe trip home. Are you alright? Yeah. I just get so frustrated when she kept asking me hypothetical questions. Hypothetical questions? Such as... She asked if I'd still be willing to help should she accept something like this in the future. What kind of question even is that? It's as if she doesn't trust me. Or anything I say, for that matter. Hey, I don't think it's because she doesn't trust you or your expertise. From her perspective, everything feels like a potential chance. So, to be faced with a questionable contract like that, from her favorite publisher no less, she may very well be just feeling a bit shaken up. That's a good point. But I'm with her, right? She has nothing to worry about. Even so, she may still worry. If she's that worried, why don't you just say something like, "Of course I'll help, but only if the terms aren't so crappy." I should do it, right? Unless you did and she's not convinced, then I don't know. Thanks, Lucas. I thought if I tell her that, and she decides to go ahead with it anyway, I know for a fact I won't be able to refuse her at that point. Oh, I see. Besides, we already agreed from the start to only work on the game when we have the time, so... Basically, you're not sure if you want to commit. What are you talking about? Of course it's not that. Things change when you start involving money in anything. Well, can't really argue with that. I know how some of these companies work. They're looking for ideas from the small guys and find a way to pluck things they want from the project and trash the rest. No respect for the effort whatsoever. That publisher may be one of our favorites, but that doesn't mean they're a good company. Especially with that garbage contract. It really shows what they truly are. Right? really like working with her on the game. I honestly do. I love hearing what she wants to tell with our game. We're also not bound by some brand company rules or anything. So brainstorming ways to incorporate our ideas into the game is interesting and more enjoyable. A good change from what I do during the day as a game designer. Right. I just want her to understand that I'm just worried about her. Okay, all valid reasons. Yeah, Ismaie's right. Though I wonder, did you say any of that to your pal at all? What? Why would I do that? Why would you not do that? Not to be creepy or anything, but when I overheard you guys, it's creepy. Right, sorry. So, me being creepy aside, obviously you thought a lot about this, but like, if all you talked about was how dumb the contract was, and not any of what you just said, whoa. If I were in her position, I'd feel pretty bummed too. Because I'd be wondering if my partner still had my back, you know? Like, if they even care at all. Because it sounds like the project is her baby. Just like you said, working relationships don't mix well. So it wouldn't be too far out there if she's worried about all the same stuff you do, right? Now, having said that, I feel even more like an ass about what happened yesterday. Hindsight really is 2020, huh? Oh, poor Lucas. They'll just give him head pads, it's okay. I guess I can come off that way. I just thought it would be a given she'd understand where I'm coming from, but maybe I'm taking things for granted. It's me who didn't trust her, but I just didn't want things to change. Embarrassing. Some friend I am, huh? I'm leaving. Alright, I hope everything turns out well. We'll see. Have a safe journey home. Yep. Goodbye. Oh, bye. Whew, what a night. And I didn't get anything done at all. That's too bad. Was that like a regular occurrence here or something? Not them specifically, just like in general. Well, you seem used to this, so the answer is definitely yes, right? Not all the time, but often enough. Cool. Cool. So that's the real reason why this place is called Coffee Talk, huh? You make people talk. I do? Well, feels like this whole place does. Heck, even I talk about myself a lot more than usual, which is kind of weird, but also weirdly cathartic. I'll take that as a compliment, I think. You should, in the future. I reckon there's more benefit from talking things out without having to get smashed first. More embarrassing to remember, sure, but great for self-reflection. Good point. Anyhow, before I forget, could you hold on to something for me? Huh? A fidget spinner with a social media handle printed on its back. A fidget spinner? My old business card. If the lady from yesterday comes again, could you give that to her? You mean Miss Riona? Yeah, Riona. I mean, I owe her an apology, you know? And I couldn't find her online with just her first name, if that's even her real name. I thought maybe you could pass that along with my info to her, so she can DM me. Also, in this form, it's less likely to get thrown out, right? Right? It really depends on the person. Alright, so let's go ahead and just shove that in the drawer. Do you think she'll throw it away? Honestly, I can't really say. Now you're making me nervous. Can you give it back? I might need it right now. Sure. No, it's fine. Keep it. I need to keep my resolve. In that case, could you please give it to her when the time seems right? If she even comes back, that is. I'll see what I can do. Alright, sweet. Thanks, Ismaie. You're the best. Nah, man. I better go before the rain gets worse. See you around, Ismaie. Don't work too hard, okay? Thanks. Safe trip. Take care. Whew. What a day. Thursday, September 21st, 2023. Let's see. Gobbly Labs to fight invasive lionfish by releasing killer algae. I feel like that's going to bite us in the ass later. Always change your OTPs. Government advice on preventing data leaks. UFO spotted by Space National Guard fighters this morning. Interesting. I wonder if they're picking up Neil or dropping Neil off. Love to see him again, you know? There's an eerie atmosphere out there tonight. Feels like a night for old friendships. And new acquaintances. Okay, you can just feel that. Is anyone there? Hello, you gave me a start. You're a Nekomimi, right? You're gonna transform any second now? Or maybe not. Hey, Ismaie. And hey, new customer? Hi, Miss Lua. I don't think this is the coffee drinking sort of cat. No, it would appear not. Do you have a new pet cat then? I'm not quite sure. This is my first time seeing this little one. Are you sniffing me, kitty? Do you want cuddles? Oh, no, it does not. Alright, no cuddles. Cats. Indeed. I wonder if it's lost, but it doesn't look like it has a collar, so it might be a stray. It's cute though. Would make a nice mascot. I would think that's up to it, not up to us. Cats. Right. Anyhow, it's been a little while. It has. Last time we saw you was, well, over a week ago, wasn't it? What have you been up to? Honestly? Mostly work, as usual. I won't lie, I'm pretty beat. Did you just leave the office? Yeah. But in my defense, I spent the last hour looking at wedding dresses on Tamagotchi. Hey, well that sounds fun, doesn't it? You guys are getting married. It's not unfun. That's a moderately enthusiastic response. How are the wedding preparations going? They're going. I might need a drink before I answer that. You certainly look like you could use something warm. Something warm and cozy, yes. Milky and soothing, with just a bit of warm spice. I'm gonna hit my pillow soon, so something that'll help me sleep. And I can see you have snazzy new ingredients. Yeah, we have blue pea and hibiscus now, indeed. That sounds interesting. I'd like to try hibiscus then, with milk and a warm spice, please. Yes, ma'am. Alright, hibiscus, milk, and then is ginger warm? Wait. Hibiscus, milk. Yeah, okay. The ginger is definitely warmer than the cinnamon, so we'll go with that. One milk ginger hibiscus. Not even named. Here you go. Aw, poor kitty. Did the machine wake you up? Here goes the mascot. Okay, maybe it'll come back later. I bet it will. Cats always have reasons for their actions, even if they're often rather mysterious ones. That's true. Anyhow, here's your drink, Miss Lua. This is nice, even if it's a bit different from what I had in mind. Thanks, Ismaie. Of course. Right, so the wedding preparations. You and Mr. Bailey's are still getting married, of course. Oh yes, absolutely. After everything we've been through, I'm not about to back down now. Bailey's is still very much my person, with the long years and all. So none of those pesky cold feet? That sounds like good news. No cold feet and no cold anything. In fact, my stress is running so high, I feel like I have steam coming out of my horns. That doesn't sound like good news. Yeah, it's just such a big thing, you know? I feel like that's all we talk about. But we're not making much progress. We're not further along than we were weeks ago. Do you have different expectations of the day? I don't know. I'm not sure I even know what my expectations are anymore. I look at all these weddings on Tomodachi, and they all do this special, over-the-top stuff. I don't have any original ideas like that. What about Mr. Bailey's? He enjoys creative endeavors, doesn't he? He does, but that's another issue. My parents are willing to pay for part of the wedding, and I earn a good living so I can cover most of it. Buy or Bay, but since it's Bailey's, I'm just gonna say Bay. Bay wants to contribute his share, but he can't really afford it. And as you know, his parents aren't in the picture anymore. Do you still feel guilty about that? No, I don't think so. If I've learned anything, it's that you need to let people you love make their own choices. But I am concerned. Both about Bay dropping all his savings on this stuff, and about him trying to guess what I want, rather than expressing his own wishes. It sounds like you're putting a lot of pressure on yourself, trying to make sure everyone's happy. But it's your day too, Lua, come on. Maybe. But I guess that's unavoidable, right? Neil! Oh, hello, Neil. Is it not Neil? Is it a different person? Is this the space person you told me about weeks ago? The one who used to come to the cafe? I thought maybe it might be them, but I'm not sure now. They didn't seem to react to my greeting. Besides, last time we saw Neil, he had changed his name to Silver, and he looked rather more human. I see. This is all very mysterious. Also, did you hear them come in? I didn't, but then I rarely do. They're stealthy. I go over just whispering. Bartender, what does a girl have to do to get a drink around here? Pour me a stiff one. Oh, we have a lady, Neil? I beg your pardon? This isn't quite that kind of place. Isn't it? Our research indicates that this is the way one should order a drink. In a place of public consumption. It sounds like your research was based on orc westerns. Is there anything wrong with orc westerners? We rather enjoyed them. No, I guess not. They're just very different from reality. In what ways? It would take a very long time to answer that. I guess the better question is, how are they similar? How are they similar? You did say it was the better question. That's fair enough. I suppose the honest answer is the way people feel emotions is similar. How they're ambitious and have dreams. How they want things and sometimes get jealous of others, but also how they help each other out. And how they fall in love. It sounds like Earthlings have very busy feelings. I guess we do. Are your people very different in that respect? We are. Although we want things too, but it appears that Earthlings have at least 94.328% more emotions than we do. How do you distinguish between them all? To be honest, sometimes we don't. Reading others isn't easy, nor is understanding ourselves for that matter. That adds some spice to life, I guess. It sounds to us like it would be helpful to have those emotions displayed, especially in movies. Perhaps you could write them at the top of the screen. Cinema from the 1920s would certainly agree with you. But, pardon me, you're not Neil, are you, or Silver? Indeed, we are not. Our name is Amanda. So there are several of you here on Earth. There are a great many of us everywhere. Our average density is 3,450.45 per galaxy. But this is not the topic of our present conversation. No, you wanted a drink, didn't you? We do wish to absorb some liquid matter, yes. Similarly to what the purple earthling has been doing. The purple earthling? That is certainly a description. Is it wrong? Would it be more accurate to describe you as the four appendages earthling? Do you mean my horns and my ears? Miss Amanda, we usually avoid addressing customers by the number of their appendages. No, we apologize, but we cannot address the customer by name as we do not know it. No, I haven't introduced myself. That's my bad. I'm Lua. Lua. Yes? It has a very pleasing sound. Oh. Well, thank you. We wish to absorb some liquid matter, as Lua has been doing. Of course. And do you have any ideas as to what kind of, liquid matter that might be? Something bright-colored and memorable. We want our first drink on Earth to be an experience we shall never forget. No pressure, Ismaie. It's quite alright. We were born to rise to this kind of challenge. That's the spirit. Any other ideas, Miss Amanda? We want the taste to be very spicy. We know that some places serve weak drinks to biped the female denominations. Our research has determined that behavior to be undesirable in 99.99999% of occurrences. Fortunately, this isn't that kind of place either. Indeed, so you'd like something vivid and spicy. What if it was, let's say, blue and gingery? We do not know what gingery means, but blue and gingery sounds good to us. Alright, blue and gingery. What if I throw some milk in it? Oh, I'll just make it. Is warm spicy? Is bitter and warm spicy? I'm not sure. Blue lightning. Oh, that is pretty. Yeah, here you go. Got some blue lightning. A blue lightning coming right up. This is vivid indeed. Now let's try it. This is interesting. We heard that we might struggle to experience taste, but we can certainly feel the kick of this. Your reputation was well deserved, Ismaie. And what kind of reputation is that? Sounds like word is getting around, and this place will become a hipster den. I should probably start looking for an alternative haunt. I hope not. I would miss you a lot, Miss Lua. Besides, isn't that what a hipster does? Go to places only before they become cool? Touché. I guess you'll be stuck with me for a while longer. I wouldn't have it any other way. Now, Miss Amanda, what was that about my reputation? We heard about you from our sibling, formerly known as Neil. I see. Sibling, huh? This isn't a future hipster den. This is an alien den. You should consider rebranding as Cafe Close Encounters. That makes it sound like a rather different type of place. So, what brings you here, Amanda? Please define your question. Do you mean here on this planet? That too, but also here in this cafe. We are on this planet on a research and rescue mission. It's like a search and rescue, perhaps? It is a mission to gather numbers for research, as well as to rescue our sibling. We are in this cafe to wait for them, and we made an appointment, as is the custom here. They should arrive in 2 minutes, 3 seconds, and 12 milliseconds. Please pardon the roughness of our estimate. That's more than good enough. You are very kind. Ismaie has mentioned that your sibling has mentioned Ismaie has mentioned your sibling a few times. I think Silver, right? Indeed. We are part of the same hive mind. A hive mind? That sounds pretty amazing. But doesn't that make appointments less useful? That would be true some time ago. But Neil, now known as Silver, is becoming more human by the day. Their connection to the hive mind grows tenuous. Oh, that must feel a little lonely. To lose your connection to your family when you've been so close? Perhaps. What does it mean to be lonely? It's When you think about other people and they're not there, and it makes you sad. It makes you feel like you have a weight on your chest. Like things that usually feel good to you lose a lot of their appeal. Thank you for your explanation. We think we see. We do not know. Perhaps it is a little lonely. We cannot answer this with more than a 61% certainty. Hi everyone. Hi Amanda. Speaking of the space person, here comes my former regular. I apologize. I haven't been coming by often enough lately. Hi, I'm Lua. Nice to meet you, Lua. I'm Silver. I've heard a lot about you. Have you? You probably pictured me in a bigger suit. I guess so, yes. A bit like your sibling here. I understand, but I've been undergoing many changes lately. I let go of the suit. This form makes me feel truer to who I am now. I also changed my name for the same reason. Have you been waiting long, Amanda? Not unduly. This is a bit awkward. Just a bit. Amanda. Yes? You should know that I've been missing you a lot. What is miss? Is it like being lonely? Yes, it is. When did you learn what lonely is? We have been told that is the name of the feeling we have when we think about you. That's... I just... Bring it in. Huh. Bring what? Oh. That is one long hug. So cute. I can hear you, you know. Right. As we were saying, we appreciate your being only 3 milliseconds late. It's good to see you haven't changed. You have, and yet you haven't. Now that you are close, you feel part of the hive again, and your presence is similar to what it always was. It makes me really happy to hear that. You should order a drink, as is customary. Then we can proceed with our discussion of the mission. The mission? Oh, didn't Ismaie tell you about that? Not really. Well, the reason I came here in the first place was to find love. You mean to reproduce with the local species? That's another way to put it. I think I remember you putting it in those terms yourself, Silver. I did, yes, but that was a long time ago. I'm gonna tell you everything. But first, Amanda's right. I'd like to order a drink. I can taste them properly now, so I enjoy them a lot more. Happy to hear that. What would you like? I'd like something new and unique. I want to explore all of these new sensations. But nothing too strong, please. I don't have the same tolerance as before. Also, I'm in the mood for something sweet and floral. And maybe with a bit of freshness. Something new, but not too strong. A bit of sweet, floral, and refreshing. Maybe blue? No, I do love blue. Something sweet, floral, refreshing, and blue then, please. Alright, I think I have an idea. What if we do like milk, and then we do like honey and lemon? Maybe. I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna just go for it. So we got the floral, the blue, the sweet, and the refreshing. Here you go. Try this. Here you go. It has one of my new ingredients in it. Oh, let me try it. This is new, but a bit different from what I expected. Still, it's fun. Sorry, I'll try something else next time. I'm still looking forward to it. As for the mission... Yes, the mission. It has run into some difficulties. Difficulties of what nature? Well, the truth is, I still have some trouble finding myself a date. What is a date? It's a step you need to take before, coupling up. You meet somewhere, you talk, you get to know the person. Not having a hive connection sounds exhausting. It can be a challenge, to be honest, but in another way, it's wonderful. Without the hive connection, when you meet someone, it's always a surprise. They react in ways I didn't expect, in ways I would have. Every time I learn something new about earthly species, that too, certainly, but mostly about myself. That's definitely what being someone is about. Every time you're honest with the person you love, you get out of your comfort zone and become a better person yourself. That sounds complicated. We need to make further computations to understand. It's different from what we're used to, but it's also pretty great. I mean, it sounds to me like you've got it figured out. Surely your dates should go well enough. Thank you, you're very kind. And if I may say so myself, I think I have made some progress. But if I get a date, I think it would go better than before. What's the problem then? Well, thing is, Seattle's a very big city, even by our standards. Everyone is busy running around, and people aren't very trusting, not like in romantic movies. You can't just ask someone on the street to go on a date with you. It sounds like you might have tried. Yeah, I tried several times. I even stood on a plaza for a few hours with a date me placard around my neck. That is, not an optimal strategy. Yes, I've realized that since. People mostly seemed a little scared. I hear most people meet their partners at work. Is that something you could try? Maybe later on. I don't know. But at the moment, I'm afraid. My work doesn't attract the right sort. I didn't know you found a job, Silver. Yes, I did a few months ago. I've decided to open a cafe. Really? Does that mean Ismaie has competition? Not at all. I would never want that. It rather feels like a small way to start a family tradition. Aww. Interesting. I mean, that's kind of sweet. Anyway, after I tried all that, I was running out of ideas, so I decided to reinstall Lonely Hearts, like I did when I first arrived here. Online dating does sound like a reasonable solution. I thought so too, but the amount of dates I've gotten since I downloaded it is... Based on the surrounding parameters, we will guess absolute 0. That is accurate. Oh no. Do you know why? If I'm being honest, I think I have an idea, but it might sound strange coming from me. The online dating process feels a little... No, it feels a lot... alien. Please expand your explanation. You mean it lacks earthly species? Oh, no, it has earthlings in all shapes and forms, but it feels impossible to connect to them. I was much more successful at it when I first tried months ago, but now it's a little like how my connection to the hive mind has been recently. I'm a part of it to some extent. I feel like if I could just reach out to it, I'll find understanding. But then I do reach out. And I only find silence. That's pretty sad. Sorry, I'm making everyone gloomy now. No, don't worry about that at all. I'm just wondering if I've got friends I can set you up with. But they all have partners. You're very kind, Lua. I'll find some sort of way eventually. It's perfectly important. It's pretty important that I do. It's an existential issue for some people. We will help. I don't know. I really appreciate your offer, Amanda, but even after spending years here, I still struggle with it all. When I first arrived, it was hard for me to even hold a conversation. Now I think I can read people a bit better, but it's still... You are not looking for a conversation yet, are you? You wish to connect to a hive mind, and you found it easier when you first arrived. Is that not what you said? Yes, that's true, but we are a hive mind, and we have just arrived here. We will help. And it does sound reasonable. I suppose social media can be a bit like a hive mind sometimes. And there's no harm in trying, right? Well, then I guess that's settled. I'll show you how the app works when we leave here, Amanda. We are prepared. We will gather intelligence and draw conclusions. With our hive powers and your human knowledge, based on your previous experience and your new skills, we estimate our odds of success at 100%. I like your confidence. Amanda always was a force of nature. I do not know what that means, but it sounds complimentary. We are pleased. As for... Wait. What else is there? What is... We have to go. Now. But... What happened? Ugh. What else is going on? I'll explain everything later. Okay. Sorry, Ismaie, Lua. See you soon, I hope. No time. Let's go. What just happened? Well, that was odd. Yes, that was a rather sudden departure. I hope they're gonna be alright. Good evening. Evening, Mr. Agent. You two know each other? The agent here has been asking about our customers in the past. I trust tonight he's come for a late night coffee. Sadly, no, I am here on official business. Sounds serious. It is very serious, Miss Lua. Miss Lua and Ismaie. You know why I'm here, don't you? Well, if it's not for coffee, honestly, I'm at a loss. Is that how you want to play it? What about you, Miss Lua? Want to make an educated guess? An educated guess? Well, I swear I filed my tax returns months ago. I did bays at the same time, so that can't be it. I have no clue. You two. You take me for a fool. We would never. Let me make myself clear then. There have been alien sightings at this cafe recently. Alien sightings? Sorry, but that sounds kind of far-fetched. Think again, both of you. Think carefully. If I were you, I wouldn't tell any lies. This is getting old. We didn't do anything wrong. We don't have to answer any of your questions. Actually, nothing. I know my rights. You have no jurisdiction to come here and act like a big shot. I've never seen anyone in this cafe who doesn't belong here. So I suggest you take your suspicions elsewhere and leave this place and Ismaie alone. My investigation. Your investigation means nothing to us. I can feel myself getting angry, Mr. Agent, and trust me, you do not want to see me angry. Hey, don't you dare put your hands on me. I did no such thing. Not yet, at least. Very well. I'll go for now, but this isn't over. I won't stand by quietly while aliens invade Seattle. Do it yourself. You'll only be wasting your time. And I'll be the judge of that. A good night to you. Thank you for helping cover, Lua. Lua, that was impressive. Well, I may be on the quieter side. I'm still a succubus. I'm glad you're my friend and not my enemy. Truth be told, I don't like to antagonize people, but I guess sometimes it can't be helped. Yeah. Wonder what that guy is really after. He's an alien immigration agent. He's been after Silver for a while now. Back when Silver was called Neil and looked like Amanda. It doesn't make me like him anymore. I came very close to clipping him in his smug face, to be honest. Even if I didn't touch him in the end, despite what he thought. No, indeed, you didn't touch him. What do you mean? Seems like an important ID card. Oh. Well, the agent had this on him, and now he doesn't anymore. I'm a thief. Naughty, Ismaie. Didn't think you had it in you. This certainly is an interesting looking ID card. I'm sure someone creative could find good uses for it. My sentiments exactly. Well, I guess you have some time to consider what to do with it. And who to pass it on to. Indeed. Anyway, this shook me more than I'd like to admit. I'm so sorry. It's really not your fault, but I'm gonna go and spend some time with my fiancé now, which will be all of 30 seconds before I start snoring on his shoulder. Sounds pretty good. Say hello to him for me. Will do. Who should we give this key card to? This agent looks like he's gonna be trouble. Seemingly important ID card. I don't know who I want to give that to just yet, but we'll think about it. But tomorrow's another day. Quickly read the news, and then we'll call this one a day, I think. Friday, September 22nd, 2023. What have we got in the news? You're like, local coffee owner interrogated over alien sightings. Let's see, Atlantic countries to sign multi-billion-dollar deal for education. Oh, that's nice. What returning to the office means for the Nekomimis. Why were they not in the office? Woodpecker almost pecks through whole utility pole. Oh, damn. Okay. On that note, before we super jump into this day, we are going to call out this episode here. If you have any thoughts, comments, anything fun, leave it for me down below. And if you guys have an idea on who we should give this ID card to, I would love to hear it. I'm going to be taking just a small break in between recordings, this and a couple other games that I want to play for you guys. So I will have time to see it and, figure out what we want to do. But until then, it's been Ismaie. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all soon for more.